even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve really miss me. I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing and say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Thought they went.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills on Sunday night primetime. It's been a wild opening weekend to this point. Who knows what is in store tonight? As off we go for the Sunday night opener. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Hopkins sent in motion. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Moving outside the pocket. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And now it's 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 22-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Allen. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Allen working from the pistol. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And he will go all the way. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. For Josh Allen, the reigning MVP of the NFL. First touchdown pass of this 2025 season. The point by pass is good. And the Bills have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play action now. Jackson exiting the pocket right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And that'll be intercepted by Tre'Davious White. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, like the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. On the move, past the 40. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
56.
From the gun, here is Allen. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Allen. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
The RPO, that one is complete. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. This one caught right side by Knox. And he's in! Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. On the run to the right. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. 14-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. In motion goes Likely. Jackson now on 2nd down. Forced to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. In motion comes Andrews. On 3rd down, Jackson forced out to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket, couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll take this one in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. TJ Sanders there to make the play.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there.
And he did all he could, but he's going to be forced out at the line of scrimmage, well short of a first down.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. A big hole. Still on the move. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. Tylan Wallace now on the return. Whoa! He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. It's a give. Heading right, it's Henry. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Taylor Rapp is there to stop it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Pushed out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. There he goes again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Rolling right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
3rd down and 9. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raven first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
On the handoff, running left is Henry. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Shaq Thompson comes up with the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Jackson. On the move left. A big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards.
Yeah, this is one of those cases, Mike, that the defense is so consumed with locking down all the receivers that they lose track of the quarterback, and after realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball, he tucks the ball down and not only picks up the first down, he picks up a huge chunk play.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
It's 2nd down.
2nd down. Jackson.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Moving to his right. He'll try to run for it. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
For the Ravens field goal. 30-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens are on the board just before halftime.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
On the return, this is Strong. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Gonna send it downfield towards Knox. A great connection there. They're gonna bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. Allen with a throw on 1st and 10. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, Buffalo.
At the 13-yard line.
Under 10. Alert.
From the gun, it's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now Jackson gonna keep it here on the bootleg. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. We have hit halftime. Gonna take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, Josh Allen. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He'll find his running back, Cook. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. from the shotgun. It's Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Cook. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
A loss of 2.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He gets this one to Moore. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
That's another
15-yard pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Cook. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. Brings up second down.
Once again, it's Cook. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll run with Cook. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. That one is good. And the Bills will extend their third quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This returnable for Wallace. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Here's Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down, they need 7. Here's the toss, right side to Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
13.
Jackson from the gun on third down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Baltimore.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. It is 3rd and long. Throwing Jackson. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
That's almost unfair. 4th and a mile. You got nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's able to just tuck it down and pick it up with his legs. There's just not a lot of guys in the league that can make that play, and you can see a lot of those defenders hanging their heads saying, we know we just gave it one. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Now Jackson rolling to the left. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. On the carry, it's Cook. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
From the gun, here is Allen. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And Those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Allen's going to throw for it. He'll be forced outright. He'll try and get there on the ground.
It's just a big-time play by this quarterback on 4th down. You can see he starts first look cover. Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. Can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, uses his legs to pick up the 1st down, and they're still alive.
He'll try the right side with Johnson. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 31 yards.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. Gets it out of the pistol. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
At the 25-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Allen working from the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
56, 56, off 52. 319, help. Hey, tight. Off 52. Hey, hold. Monday.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. A first-time Pro Bowler a year ago, it is Kyle Van Noy taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills add on to their lead. So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. This returnable for Wallace.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense, and I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him. In
motion goes Likely. So it's a win here for the Bills.